Now, we have to first of all understand feelings. Feelings dictate our lives. Feelings dictate what you're willing to do and not willing to do. And as you know, your actions leads to your results. So if there's something that you know you're supposed to do and you're not doing it, it will in turn affect the results that you get in your life. What's up everybody, it's your boy Mr. Odhiambo, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Collinselevates You, where we're all about shifting mindsets and raising potential in men so that they can be the best versions of themselves and they can create a life that they are proud of. Now, if this is your first time tuning in into these videos, I encourage you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, I have a vision of creating a family of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And you know, the good thing about subscribing is that you'll never miss any episode that I upload each and every Thursday at 9 a.m. Okay? Another thing is, man, we have a Facebook group. It's a new group of young men we know who are ready to uplift, support, and transform each other. So please find the link to that group on the description of this video and feel free to join us. And we'll be very happy to have you in our group. Now, this is the 4th episode of the series that I'm calling What's in Your Bag. And today what I want to focus on is a rock that we have in our bag as men. This rock is slowing us down, is holding us back, and it is limiting our potential. And what I'm talking about is the rock of feelings. What I want to focus on today is getting to do things that you know you're supposed to do as men, even when you don't feel like doing them, even when you're not motivated. Now, we have to first of all understand feelings. Feelings dictate our lives. Feelings dictate what you're willing to do and not willing to do. And as you know, your actions leads to your results. So if there's something that you know you're supposed to do and you're not doing it, it will in turn affect the results that you get in your life. So it is really important to understand this game of feelings. Now, if you're real, like for example, for me, I've had a desire to write a book. I've even created the chapters, I've even written the draft, but for one reason or another, it really took me a lot of time to get to that place. I remember what I did is I told my wife, listen, here's 1,000 shillings. If I'm not able to produce the draft this date, this 1,000 shillings is yours. You understand? And by doing that, I was like, you know what? I have to write that book. I have to write that draft. And it's something that I'm working on. But I have to be real with you guys. It is not easy. I know I'm supposed to be reviewing that book. I know I'm supposed to be working on that book. But I never get to do it. You understand? I'm always creating excuses in my mind. You know, I'm distracting myself. But there's some things that I've come to learn, you know, about our feelings and about how they are holding us back. And I was like, you know, this is something that I have to share, and I believe many of us men out there are going through the same thing. You want to hit the gym, but you never go to the gym. You want to eat healthy, but you're not eating healthy. You know you're supposed to spend more time with your kids, but you're spending more time with your office and your workmates and your friends. You understand? You know you're supposed to be reading for your next exam, students, but you're there partying and distracting yourself. You know that you're in a group of friends that, you know, are not helping you in life, people who are only reducing your pace in life, but for one reason or another, you stick there. The thing is, when it comes to our feelings, we like feelings that are common to us. We don't want to step out of our comfort zone. And by the way, if you missed last week's video, you know, go and check it out before even watching this video. It was all about stepping out of our comfort zone. So if you never understand about the game of feelings, man, you'll be stuck. You understand? If you're always living based on your feelings, you'll be stuck. So you have to find a way on how to go past your feelings so that you do what you're supposed to do even when you don't feel like doing it. Number 1, memento mori. I learned this from the Stoics, man, and basically what it means is you should think about your death each and every morning. I know it might be scary. We like avoiding this thought, but it's true. You have to think about your death. You know, you're not going to be here forever. You understand? You're not going to be here forever. Think about that, man. And for me, when I wake up each and every morning, the first thing that I say is thank you. Immediately my feet hit the floor, I say thank you. I'm thankful because I know, man, any day, think about it, any day you leave this planet, you're not here forever. So why procrastinate on things that you know you're supposed to be doing? You understand? So if there's one thing that can motivate you is thinking about your death. That is something that can, for me, it creates a sense of urgency and a sense of gratitude. First of all, a sense of urgency in terms of, let me do what I'm supposed to do right now because tomorrow is not promised. And also gratitude in that, oh, if I have this day to live, to do what I'm supposed to do, then I'm thankful for it. Think about your death each and every morning. You're not going to be here forever. So do what you're supposed to do right now. Make that call, write that book, do that project. Start that foundation, whatever. Do it right now. Tomorrow is not promised. The hardest things to do is working out each and every morning. It is not easy. It's beneficial, but it is not easy. And for me, I struggle at times, working out in the morning. Those 30 minutes, man, I'm like, well, I should just rest today. But there's something that I learned that keeps me going, even when I don't feel like working out. It's called the dark side. We all have our dark side. And our dark side basically means our potential. And at times, when you feel like giving up, when you feel like you don't want to do what you know you're supposed to do, it's good to think about your dark side. Your dark side is always ahead of you. Your dark side is always taking those risks. Your dark side is reading. Your dark side is working on that project that you've been procrastinating on. Your dark side is exercising, and you can see the results. You understand? You see how he feels. You see the impact that he's making on the planet. And you're like, you know what? I want to be where my potential is. And the good thing about your potential is I don't feel like you'll ever maximize your potential. I don't feel like you'll ever reach to a level whereby you're like, okay, I've used all my potential, now I can chill, now I can enjoy this life. I feel like your potential is always ahead of you. So having an image of your dark side in front of you will keep you going. Understand? And what you should think about is the regret of never reaching your potential. Think about that. The regret you'll have if you never reach your potential, if you never strive towards that dark side of you. That regret is, I think about it and I'm like, I don't want to experience that. Let me do what I can do right now. Let me do what I'm supposed to do this day. You understand? Because I don't want to regret. Because this is the thing. If you had planned to eat healthy, for example, and you cheat today, maybe you eat fries, you eat chicken and all these processed foods, by the end of the day, let me tell you, there's some regret that is always in you. You're like, man, I could have just eaten something healthy. Now imagine if you continue doing that for the rest of your life. You see, your dark side is there, is calling you, is like, see what you can be. But for one reason or another, you never take that step towards your potential, because you don't feel like it. And as I said, if you don't feel like it, you won't do it, and that will affect the results. That will affect the kind of life that you're going to live. So, think about your dark side as your potential, and always strive to go towards your potential. Always strive to go towards your dark side. That is one way I can assure you to keep on going, even when you don't feel like, you want to do what you're supposed to do. Okay, another thing is, just think about this. The first point I said is, you're not going to live here forever. One day you're going to die. So you should value each and every minute, each and every day, each and every experience. You understand? Because each and every second that goes by is a second that you'll never get again in your life. So how are you using it? Think about that. How are you using it? Understand? And the last thing is, this I got from Mel Robbins' book, The 5-Second Rule, is at times when you feel like, you need something to push you, just count down from 5, 4, 3, to 1. And when you get to 1, just stand up and do what you're supposed to do. That is an easy step. You can read her book, The 5-Second Rule, to get to know about that method more, but it works also. You understand? So you can also use that to push yourself. Okay, did you get value out of this video? If your answer is yes, please share this video. You understand? Share this video with your friends and your family so that you can grow each other as men. Another thing is, remember to subscribe to this channel. I want to build that family of 1,000 subscribers. You understand? Where we can uplift, support, and transform each other as we live this life. Okay? Other than that, people, remember to love your life, live fully, and create a legacy, because you only have one life to live. Till next Thursday, guys, it's your boy Odhiambo, and I'm out.